Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Saturday. Pipcat, nice to see you. Hope your weekend's going well, Pipcat. Melee, welcome on in here. Nice to see you. Very, very happy to be streaming right now, guys. The title screen of this game is really convenient because it plays like a banging track, like right out the gate, which I can use like as an intro, like starting soon song. And then it like gets to like this nice quiet chill vibe where I can welcome everybody for a few minutes. It's pretty sweet. It works out really well. We got Potachap in here. Hello, my friend. Awesome seeing you in here, Potachap. Really makes my day seeing you in here today. Definitely needed a stream today that I can see my good friends, and it's really, really great seeing everybody here. Melee, Pipcat, Potachap, all the sing. Hope you guys are good. We're gonna be having a heck of a stream tonight, guys. I'm nursing a sugar-free rock star. I'm in the mood to murder stuff. Just absolutely decimate things today. Just, just go absolutely hog wild. On a rampage, really, is what I feel like doing. In the game. In the game, of course. Disclaimer, in the game, I feel like doing this. So that's what we'll do. Just have a really fun, stress-relieving time running around Night City. In Minecraft, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like running into a Minecraft movie theater and shouting chicken jockey right now. That's the kind of chaos that I feel like bringing upon this world. You guys are on the same page here. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna run around shenanigans with V today. Probably nothing too crazy with questing. We'll end up playing with a lot of good music, I think, from the game and clear out some bandit camps, Get some biddies, get some loot, get some XP. And you guys, when the new PC's coming, like a week, just in time for double XP. And once that bad boy is set up, we're going to be jumping into the DLC for Cyberpunk, because that is much more demanding than this game itself. The DLC is pretty rough in an old system, so saving the DLC for that. And yeah, we'll just jump right in, guys. I'm really stoked to just be hanging out playing games tonight. And I promise I have not been playing this game without you guys. I've been very, very tempted. But I would never in a million years play this playthrough off stream. This outfit. Wow, this girl's top right here. Goodness gracious, I wish I had this thing. Talk about glowy right there. I didn't say you were. I'm just admiring your top here. I'm admiring. You go bike riding in that thing and be seen from half a mile away. Much safer than a reflective vest, I'll tell you that much.
Just passing through.
Is she hitting on me? I can't tell. It's been a while since I've been in the game. Where even am I? Like, I woke up in a strange bar. You guys, this is way too much like IRL. About 20 years ago. Okay, I think I'm in the Valentino's bar. Let's step outside and kind of gauge where we're at here. We're at the Red Dirt. Okay, that's cool. Didn't even know that was a place here. Keeping it simple with Red Dirt, you know, easy to remember, easy to pronounce. We're just excited about life. You know, it's interesting. The world of Cyberpunk's supposed to be really nihilistic and, you know, post-apocalyptic and
You have nothing
a
better to
dismal
do.
view of the future, but there's a lot of really optimistic things that happen in this game, except this gal right here. She's not optimistic at all. She does not like me. There's a lot of hope in this game for a game that's supposed to take place in such a crappy world. NPCs just randomly going off on me tonight. Goodness gracious. You're trying to get my game on here, guys. Obviously, I don't have any game whatsoever. I don't have any rids, as the kids say, so we'll just give up on that for now. I'm gonna turn on some tunes today. The in-game radio. Maybe later we'll do some outside tunes. Just we like playing music today and murdering things. So that's what we shall do. Hey, Peluvian, nice to see you in here. Very astute observation, Peluvian. Yes, I agree, it is. Even in today's world. But, you know, you have your stories of love and discovery and people going through an arc, becoming a better person in this game. It's really interesting how they're able to weave that in, you know, even with so many things in despair here. I was happy to escape here in Night City, as is quite obvious by the amount of time I've spent here. Awesome seeing you in chat tonight, Veluvian. Happy Saturday, hope you're good, my friend. Awesome seeing you pop in here when I'm playing this. This is a nice chill tune right now, you know? Perfect music to go kill things by, I think. And we'll just go on a little walk down Night City, you know, vibe a little bit. Game's looking really good. We got the reflections on, got some teams playing. Peluvian, I'm with you, my friend. It's been kind of a tough day for me, too. We'll both hang out together, listen to some good music. I'm always stoked when I can set aside time to forget everything else IRL, hang out, play some games with my friends. Consider myself very blessed to be able to do so. Very blessed to see all you guys, regardless of the game that I'm playing. Really fills my heart sometimes, you guys. Really appreciate it. Alright, Handicap number 1, right for murdering. We got a cop walking by here. Maybe you should wait for him to pass. Before I do that. Neutralize the perps. If there's anything I'm good at, it's neutralizing perps, you guys. I was born to neutralize perps, okay?
The only reason you're alive is because I know your pops. Do you understand?
Well, his buddy was right there. Yeah, you should go check that out. It's really weird what it's doing right now, isn't it? Very, very strange indeed. It's identifying enemies. I was quiet as a mouse, you guys. Yeah, you should check that out. These guys are all walking in the best possible directions for me to kill them all one by one. Oh, they saw me. That was inevitable, though. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? Or still got that pink bat. See, that's pretty sweet. I love smart bullets, you know, no aiming required. Just spray and pray, baby. That's what I'm good at. That's why I use bats and Fallout all the time. Alright, let's see here. These need to be in the right order. The order of operation for most efficient killing. There we go. This gun is just so OP, guys. It's ridiculous. They just give it to you free on one of these missions. You just walk up to and grab it. Some serious wizardry calculations going on there. No doubt. It is, yes. Or science. It's one of those. It's one of those things that I say to sound smart. And then have to backpedal on because I actually don't know much about. Happens a lot when I'm streaming. Let's go. Look at all this loot here, guys. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad he looked at me like. handicap number 1 taken care of. I think we just cruise around, you know, saunter around the map here, up and down the streets, fighting crime like Batman and Robin. All I really need is just Panam to text me, and the night will be perfect. Need to go see my bae again for sure. I own, I think, 3 total apartments right now. There are more that I want to buy because we'll be able to meet Panam in any apartment that I own, so we can mix it up and have a date with her in different locales. So let's see, where else can I buy more? Maybe I need to drive by them to discover them first. Yeah. Let's do this. And that should show me all of them here. Blue is highways, yeah, Bolivian. Roads and highways. Corporal Plaza. Ooh, that's a nice one, you guys. I think I might have to go buy that before Panam texts us next so that we can meet her there. We'll go check that one out. Yeah, this one's a no-brainer for sure. This is like the deluxe apartment, guys. It's like the cream of the crop. And I don't have enough money to rent it, of course, after all that build-up. But I am like just 12K short. Like about a disappointing result there. Let's see. Need to go sell stuff. I'm walking over here. Yeah. Look at these sidewalks here right after it rained with the reflections. Looking really good. I did a, what is it? A benchmark right before stream. It was getting up to 90 frames per second, which that was surprising to me. So we're looking good today. City's just looking beautiful. Just love Night City on nighttime. Probably pretty obvious. Demon, thank you. Oh my goodness gracious, Demon. How generous of you. Thank you so very much, Demon, for that support and those 5 gift subs. Wow. That's awesome, Demon. You really, that's an awesome surprise, my friend. Thank you so very much, Demon. Goodness gracious. We got You Would Like to Know in here, too. Awesome. Great seeing all my friends in here today, guys. You guys really making my night tonight. Demon, thank you again for that generosity. Oh, my goodness. Hold on a moment here. You guys, Demons, Fallout 76 streamer, and they have so much fun over there, you guys. I was just hanging out there the other day, and they're just having a blast over there on Demon's channel. And yeah, definitely drop Demon a follow if you're not yet. Had a grand old time hanging out there, and absolutely will be hanging out during your streams in the future. Demon, thank you again for that gift, for those 5 gift subs. Really awesome we could get Sabbath Subs Maker, Pinapps, Hallen, and Charity, with all those subs, all great friends of the channel. And I really appreciate that. And we got You Would Like to Know in here too. Just all my friends hanging out. You guys really make my heart full tonight. Thank you. I told myself I'd keep it together tonight, and I will. I promise. But yeah, we're just hanging out here. Stream just started, guys. Gonna be going the next few hours here, probably 4 or 5 hours tonight. Late night Lucy. Listening to good music, playing some Cyberpunk. So much appreciated, Demon. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And yeah, like I said, I had a ton of fun hanging out with your channel the other day, Demon. You play with a really rowdy, fun group of individuals, I must say. Always love streams like that. Alright, let's sell off our goodies here so we can afford our sweet apartment so that we can hang out with Panam in the most luxurious apartment in Night City. I think those are all really good goals. This game is an auditory assault. We got ads playing, we got traffic, we have the in-game iPod playing. It's just madness. Trying to keep track of what's playing right now. I think V's looking pretty good. This necklace, Melee, I think is definitely giving adult Lottie vibes here with this necklace. The red eye is probably not so adult Lottie, but definitely the necklace is. I also think V's skin kind of looks like adult Lottie a little bit. Very pretty. Alright, so we got, let's see here. Okay, I should have enough to afford the apartment now. One step at a time here. I keep wanting to hit the camera button so that I can see my character in third person, and remember that's not a thing in this game. I'm always pressing Fallout buttons in this game, thinking I'm doing Fallout stuff. Game's looking so good right now. I know lens flare is kind of a meme. It's hard for me to say lens flare sometimes, but I know it's kind of a meme. I think it looks pretty good in this game. Like, it's done well, so I do keep it on here. I think it goes well with the RTX reflections. We got a hype chest. Amazing. Awesome. Thank you so much for that, the gift subs and that hype train, guys. New hideout unlocked. I like how they call it a hideout. I mean, I'm not really hiding from anything. But, you know, you do you, game. I'm hiding from IRL responsibilities. I mean, that much is true, so maybe we can call it a hideout. quality construction, classic style, zero compromises. Amazing. What a piece of marketing right there. Couldn't have written it better myself. Yeah, this apartment is sick. It's got like kind of this Japanese bamboo aesthetic. It's a little smaller than the other one, but I mean, this is prime real estate, you guys, so. But yeah, later when Panam finally texts us, hopefully sometime this century, we'll be able to hang out with her here. Turn on some music. And I love how V has her own little like bat cave in every apartment. There's like a little area where she has all her merc stuff set up, you know, like all her weapons displayed and all her Batman maps and stuff like that on the wall. It's awesome. Just amazing atmosphere. As you can see, I have a lot of work to do here with the amount of weapons I have. Need to collect a bunch of these. And we got ads starting in about a minute. It's just gonna be 3 minutes. And then we won't have ads for another hour. Just 3 minutes per hour here. And just awesome seeing everybody already at start a stream here hanging out. And thank you again, Demon, for those gift subs. Just gonna hang out in my apartment and vibe here during the break, so nobody's missing anything. But thank you guys for hanging out tonight. It really means a ton, especially tonight. It's been a tough day, and it's just awesome seeing everyone here. Just vibe here a bit. I think this is Samurai that's playing right now. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a Samurai song. Seb the Skullkin, welcome on in here. Great to see you in chat. Seb. Awesome. Seb, I'm so glad that Demon's generous gift earlier gave you a sub here. Awesome, you can have no ads and sweet emotes. Yeah, this is definitely Samurai. I can tell from the singer. It's Carrie's voice. Awesome. Awesome seeing that gratitude in chat. Thank you again. Hope everybody's having a nice Saturday today. I've been having so much fun streaming, guys. Like, this has been just such a wild ride these past 5 months. I can't believe it's almost been half a year. One of the most fun things I ever decided to start doing. Met so many amazing, wonderful friends and people. Just means so much. We're just getting started, guys. Absolutely. think we'll have a lot of good music tonight. Start with the in-game music. I found a 5-hour long YouTube music track that's every single radio song in the game just back to back. So that's an option. For a little bit later, maybe when I just want to like vibe out and play music for a while. I know I'll be feeling that a little bit later. And the great part about playing the in-game music, even if I'm using a YouTube music track for it, is it's all copyright free. So every song that appears in this game, every song that CD Projekt Red made for Cyberpunk outside the game is all copyright free. And that's just kind of the nature of CD Projekt Red. That's what they do, you know. They kind of founded on no DRM, no copyright protection, all that stuff. They're all very adamant about all that stuff. So it's really cool of them to have that policy. And we're back from ads, guys. As promised, just chilling here. Chilling here on the couch in my brand new Corporal Plaza apartment. Listening to some Samurai on the record player and vibing with my friends in chat. Get ourselves some buffs while we're here. V automatically turns off the record player when she goes to bed. I like sleeping with the music on. You know, sometimes I like falling asleep while music's playing. I don't know about you guys. Sometimes I can fall asleep when really loud music is playing too. Alright, getting some buffs here. We got our XP buff. Replenish. You guys know how much I love XP buffs. Take a shower here. Get a few more buffs going. This shower is sick, you guys. This is a huge walk-in shower. I wish I had this thing in my house. So if you like music in another room, yeah, absolutely.
Johnny?
I listen to those videos too. I like having it kind of muffled a little bit, you know? Like jazz music or something in another room.
Johnny's not home right now. V speaking.
Okay. So that was just a one-time thing? You know, like your cheating wife paying you a conjugal after you're locked up. Pops by once to shush your conscience, then disappears for good.
Sounds about right. And I'm sure Johnny'd appreciate the prison metaphor. Something particular up, Carrie?
A job of a kind that seems ideal for you. Corner of Gray and Malagra. Early morning. We'll talk.
Cool.
Alright, we got Carrie's quest started here. I really like Carrie as a character. I'll probably end up doing his quests. The only main character's quest I'm going to be skipping this playthrough are Judy's, because, I don't know, I don't like Judy that much. You know, she's a great first fling and all, like your first playthrough of the game, but she's just really dumb. And, all of her quests just end up getting her friends killed because she doesn't know how to plan ahead, and that really frustrates me, so I think we'll skip all of Judy's stuff this playthrough. Stick with Panam as our bae. Okay, so shower time. Get all these buffs going. Love the flame nails, melee, awesome. Yeah, it was a tough decision, you know, there's quite a lot of sweet nails to pick from this game, but I had to go with the flames. They're the most chaotic, and I'm feeling chaotic right now. Chaotic neutral, I think, the specific type of chaotic I'm feeling. Maybe leaning towards chaotic evil a little bit later. We'll see. We'll see. Illuvian, you like the decor of this apartment? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I love that it's not very big, you know, but they just do so much cool stuff with it. Like, they make the most out of this space. Alright, so we got our sleep buff, we got shower buff, now we need coffee, of course, duh. I mean, this is Lucy we're talking about. You better believe I'm going to be buying an apartment with a coffee machine in it. It's the #1 selling point. Sam, coffee does sound nice. I have a sugar-free Rockstar right now, but I don't know. You know, a nice hot, freshly brewed cup of coffee. Sounding really good. There was an abrupt ending to the music. Alright, we are stacked with buffs, as you can see here at the top of my screen, so we're ready to murder stuff. Absolutely ready to murder stuff right now. So what gang should we go after? We pretty much cleared out all the Tiger Claws. All of Maelstrom. Valentinos, we have a lot of Valentinos to clear out here. They're pretty tough. And then we have the 6th Street gang down here. And the Voodoo Boys. I think maybe we'll head over, just do these last few gigs we have. Could be fun. Up on the northern area, which is the easiest part of the game. Love seeing those coffee emotes in chat. Thank you for that in-begging emote, Stag. Potta Chad, we are choosing violence today, my friend. There will be a lot of murdering going on today.
Brightest bulb in the bunch. Got himself into some serious trouble. Needs to leave town ASAP. More intel attached.
I can relate. Not the brightest bulb in the bunch. This dude's actually awesome. He's lovably stupid.
빨리 좀 하면 안 돼?
Huangbo?
그래. 근데 다들 날 치타라고 불러. 내가 또 치타처럼 쏜나 빠르거든.
Nobody calls you that. How'd you get here?
야, 차 타고 왔지. 걸어왔겠냐? 이 근처에 주차해뒀어.
Let me do the driving.
I had to pick that option because I love how V says nobody calls you that.
Do I look blind or deaf to you?
Yeah, I know. We're getting ambushed.
Trap if you don't want to eat lead.
Okay, Cheetah, let's do this very quietly. Very sneaky. They'll never notice us in a million years. What do you think? should have seen the look on Cheetah's face just now when I started throwing grenades. Priceless. When all else fails, just bust out Rebecca's shotgun, you know? If you ever need to think twice about which weapon you're gonna use, just go with the shotgun. 9 times out of 10, it'll be the end of the line. Melee, yeah, the wrist wire thing, isn't it kind of a weird, like, cringy body horror thing? Definitely something that I don't want to envision ever having. Student driver, great to see you in here. I do always choose violence, guys. It's more, but just way more interesting, you know? No, I just discovered you, student driver, too late. Can't hide from me forever. Luvine, yeah, this is the Brotherhood of Steel approach. Basically, you know, the ending of the first season. Okay, there's one more thing I can hack here, I think. Yeah. Nothing escapes my watchful, Sauron eye in chat, guys. You should know this by now. I see everything. I say as I, review the VOD and find out I miss like half the people that say hi in chat. And just face palm the entire time I'm watching my VOD. Okay, Huangbo, if that's your real name, let's go use your car. Which is your car? Huangbo. Is it over here? Yeah, I should have assumed it was a POS.
Broadcasting to you live.
Oh, the Philippian, he got a ring delivered into his own house. Yeah, all the way to the basement, all the way down there.
You want a medal or something?
I think the only people that could escape my gaze in chat would be habits, because they're pretty short. Kind of easy to miss them.
Nope. Is that so? Okay, we're here. Get out.
야, 잠깐만. 근데 저 새끼를 믿어도 돼? 너 가면 내 콩팥 떼가고 그러는 건 아니지?
Don't worry, they're not gonna harvest your kidneys, just your liver.
Reggie hired him direct. Ran the spec herself.
알았다고. 내리면 되잖아.
Melee, you might be 5'3", but at least you don't have hairy feet like a habit. Unless you do, and in that case, I apologize. Okay, the lyrics of that song were amazing, and now Regina's interrupting that song. Ooh, Helen is in here too, and saw that Helen got a gift sub from Demon. Amazing. We're two of five for now, you guys, of friends coming in on in here with the great surprise of a gift sub. And we got Moo Cow. Awesome. Really appreciate that lurk, Moo Cow. Awesome hanging out with you in Taylor's chat as always, my friend. And really stoked you found the channel and came in to say hey for the first time chat today. Absolute pleasure seeing you chat, Moo Cow. Really appreciate that lurk. Yeah, I spent all my money on expensive hotel rooms, guys, and parties. So we need to make all that money back. You know, the life of a merc is very, very fast. Fast and loose. Disassembling gear in this game is almost as tedious as trying to convert your perk cards into coins in Fallout 76. So you guys can probably imagine how tedious that is. However, since we went through that, can we upgrade something? Yes, we can. And we can upgrade this amazing Arasaka smart submachine gun that shoots explosive bombs that heat seek. So, all made it very worthwhile to do that. Well, we got all of our stuff upgraded, guys. This is good. This is really good. We're just ready to shred. Let's try driving this motorcycle in first person just to continue to embrace the chaos. And I'll just hold on to these handlebars here, white knuckled, hoping I don't smash into something going 95 miles an hour. It's fine. This is fine. My driving skills are impeccable, so it should be good. Whoops. Runway.
V, got a simple, clean-cut gig. Need you to zero someone who's been extorting regular, hard-working folks. Our public enemy's name is
Need me to
Blake.
zero summon, huh?
Slippery motherfucker.
I'm in.
Info on him and his MO attached.
Tough call here. Should we just straight up murder this guy in one shot or make him fight his buddy to the death. I'm gonna go for the latter here. That sounds more chaotic. Oh, he has a big hammer too. Wow, he took a half his buddy's health out in one swing. Goodness gracious. Glad I picked that guy to be on my side.
There was a problem, you got rid of it. I'm happy, the client's even happier. Good work, B. Gig closed.
Okay, win-win right there, you know? Everybody's embracing chaos tonight. Can't help but notice we're almost an hour into stream here and Panam has not texted me yet. Just, you know, a little observation I'm making here. It's a reason that I chose waiting for Panam's text for this stream title. Because that's what I end up doing all stream while I'm getting ghosted. I just have so much love I want to give. So much love and cyberware. Could be a soap opera in the Night City universe, you know, love and cyberware. I'd watch it. Is that so? What do you think about this? Oops, that was an innocent. My bad. Like I was just here to watch a brain dance, but he was definitely hanging out with the wrong crowd, you know? He should have listened to his mom this morning when she said not to hang out with those, nail-shone boys across the tracks. Yep, I will take all of this loot, thank you very much. Murdering and looting, my two favorite activities in video games ever. Alright, I guess there's an objective here. We gotta find something. That's fine. Oh, more people to kill. Never mind. I'm cool with it.
Who would have thought?
Corporal or not, without Chrome, we all look like the same idiotic, bullet-ridden sacks of meat.
Very astute, Johnny. Thank you for that observation. I love, like, even in these little one-off quests, you know, little 5-minute jaunts, you still get unique dialogue and appearances from Johnny. One more hacking point here. Really important to do these because they give you XP and eddies, and they take like 2 seconds. Get some nighttime vibes here going. It's 9:30 p.m. in Night City. We're single. We're hitting the town here. We got a rocker girl outfit on. I mean, there's nothing stopping us. Night City is our oyster.
Preem, V. Exactly the tech I wanted. Thanks. Gig closed.
Let's take a look at our tree here. We got another level. I think we're gonna have maximum technical ability level now, which is wonderful. That was a long-term goal. Now we got it. So we can choose Edge Runner, which was one of the most powerful skills in the game. It means I can add a lot more Chrome, quote-unquote, which is, you know, the name for cyberware in this. Kind of beyond my maximum capacity. And this is very lore accurate to V as well. You know, V's like canon kind of is that. She can handle just an extraordinary amount of cyberware, a lot more than your normal person. Really similar to David from the Edge Runner anime. So that's why we got a silhouette of David here for this last perk point. Because she kind of has the same attributes as he does. Oh yeah, melee, it's absolute time for maximum slide tonight. Night on the town here, Night City. Hitting this up. So we get into a fury state, which is all kinds of buffs, and V starts making this like witch cackly sound, like kind of like a giggly, evil laugh. So that's fun. Ready to get all that going. This tree's pretty much filled out, so we're good. Yeah, it really helps out, especially in long fights, because it'll proc like 3 or 4 times. And the maniacal Joker laughing really makes it all worthwhile. Since we have this tree pretty much filled up, I think we can branch out a little bit. And give ourselves a few more shotgun perks. Because we love Rebecca so much and we want to incorporate her shotgun into the build, this one is called Spontaneous Obliteration, which in and of itself is an amazing name for a skill. I mean, that's 9 syllables, goodness gracious. At level 3, it unlocks Obliterate, which is the ability to sometimes instantly kill and dismember enemies at low health. Yeah, that pretty much sounds in line with what I'm looking for. Kind of like Bloody Mess from Fallout. Boom. Unlocked. Okay. Yeah, we're good to go, guys. We got Fury and we got Bloody Mess, so bring it on, basically. Another perk here for going through all these gigs and completing them, kind of in one area of the city at a time, is you complete all the gigs for a certain fix, so they give you a unique weapon at the end of completing all them. So I think we're almost done with Regina's gigs here, and I think she gives us a sweet shotgun from what I remember. You want to fire up some Dead Island 2 Melee? Awesome. Yeah, I really want to play that. I meant to when it first came out. It looked really good on all the streams I was watching. But it was really expensive when it first came out. I think it was like 70 bucks or something like that retail. So I think I was waiting for a sale and then just kind of forgot that it existed. So I might have to pick that up cheap and give it a go. And that's all. Thank you so very much for that resub, my friend. Wow, you guys, so much support tonight. So many great friends popping in here. And that's all. Really appreciate that resub. Awesome seeing you chat. You guys are really making my night, I gotta say right now. Just awesome. Hanging out with my friends tonight. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Anessa. I hope your weekend's going really well. Having a good Saturday. We're gonna be jamming out for a while. Got a few more hours at least. Cyberpunk tonight, so looking forward to hanging out with you guys tonight. Chilling, listening to some good music, and dismembering gang members. I guess they're no longer gang members after we dismember them, are they?
V, we got data from Jotero's private server. Found out who's been procuring people for his recordings. Meet Jay Hume, human trafficker and bona fide piece of shit. Check the sitch out for me. Deeds attached.
Right, I don't need any more motivation than that, Regina. You say he's a bona fide POS, he's gonna die. What's going on in here? Like, can they breathe? This looks very, very hot. It looks like it could be fun, though. Use like a zero grav chamber or something. I'm gonna check out this dancing for a moment while I swim my rock star. Okay.
¿Qué quieres?
Yo, will you chill? Can I sit in this chair? Please tell me yes. No, I can't. Dang. I'll pretend that I'm sitting in it. Student driver, it looks like there's room enough for two, you know? Just jump on in there. Get all floaty.
No estoy de humor.
Hey, Quirky Geek. Awesome seeing you in here. Espresso and I'm playing Cyberpunk. And Double especially with the Rebecca emotes. Quirky Geek, we just, in Rebecca's honor, upgraded the shotgun skills here. And, you know, of course there's Die, 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 which is an homage to Rebecca. And then right above that, one of my favorite skills in the game we just acquired, Spontaneous Obliteration. So now our Rebecca shotgun guts will be instantly killing and dismembering enemies at low health. So you got here just in time, Quirky Geek, for the blood and guts. And the tribute to Rebecca. Perfect timing. Okay, so evidently the guy we're hunting is just a huge piece of crap that needs to be murdered, so... we shall oblige Regina? Of course, it all has to do with those black market brain dances. You know, there's a whole industry out there, a terrible, terrible phase that people record for the brain dances, sell them on the black markets. and you need to send V in here to clean up the trash, you know? Kind of like Batman.
Hands to yourself.
Relax, I wasn't even near you, pal. It's my line. Cookie Geek Tier 5 Guts, yeah, it's just like a walking tank cannon basically at this point. I think we might be at 5+ with Guts, let me double check. Oh yeah, one more level up and we'll be at 5+, I'll definitely prioritize that one. I can't decide which smart submachine gun I like more, either the one that shoots little exploding bombs that set 'em on fire, or little exploding electrical EMP that shocks them to death. It's really tough to decide the means of torture that I want to decimate my enemies with. We'll go with the fire for now, because that just kind of suits my fancy. Just the random views of the city. You know, going through a quest, stop to do a little hack, look up and just like see this view randomly. Just awesome. It's like 1080p low-ish settings too. my quest objective is just leave? What if I want to loot, game? What if I like looting?
If you're looking for a taste of paradise, don't wait a microsecond longer. Send space to 7299 right now. The Crystal Palace. Feel alive in the dead of space.
Write the slogan. This is very disturbing. This is almost as disturbing as the commercial in Yellow Jackets we saw. Yeah, I shouldn't watch the commercials in this game. I can feel my brain cells dying by the second.
Jay Hume's dead, and here I thought nothing would cheer me up today. Great. Consider the gig closed.
Regina, you should not be surprised by now that if you send me on a mission to kill someone, they're gonna end up dead, okay? Okay, Regina needs to call me with more gigs at this point, I think. The last 8 gigs, and then I'll be finished with hers. Man, I can't believe 23 gigs per fixer. That's what, 6 fixers in the game? That's like almost 200 gigs just alone in the game. Not to mention, you know, all the main quests, all the NCPD locations, like, just ridiculous. Sending new contract info. Okay, good. Yeah, she's confirming that. We're getting the last 8 gigs here. Good stuff. half the fun of fighting these guys is hearing what ridiculous taunts they come up with next. Like, this guy just told me he was gonna eat my spleen, which I guess, you know, out of all the major organs, probably tastes pretty good. I'm sure he knows from experience. I'll take his word for it. Shauna would know.
Yo, V, there's this badge. He needs help with his investigation. Guy's known for operating in the gray zone. No scruples about working with mercs. Attach more deeds for you.
Scruples, huh? Well, I don't have any of those, so we're in luck. So yeah, let's show these guys my lack of scruples here. Obliterated. I love when that box you just get all in caps. You have the letters that say obliterated with an exclamation mark. Wow, that was close.
Nobody makes it out alive!
You see me. Goodness gracious, we're already an hour and a half in a stream, so what the heck? Shit. I will always say that, you guys. I'm always shocked at how time passes by so quickly. Looks like we're gonna have ads just for a few minutes, and then we won't have ads for another hour, which, you know, sounds like a long time, but in streamer time, it's 10 seconds, evidently. But really appreciate everybody's hanging out during ads today and chilling here in the channel in general. Having a ton of fun, and it's awesome seeing all my friends tonight. Absolutely needed for me tonight to hang out and see all my friends. Thank you, student driver. Love reading that. Already a better weekend for me, being able to stream here. Instantly better, like flipping a switch. Okay, I'm trying to hack this machine, but it keeps giving me kumquats, guys. Like, I need to hack this thing, I press the button, out comes a kumquat. Trying to hack, kumquat. Press button, yet another kumquat. What am I gonna do with all these kumquats? Is the question. Maybe set up a little roadside stand. 5 kumquats for $1. Soon they have enough of them. Okay, well, I need to give up on hacking this thing, or else I'm just going to be over encumbered with kumquats. This is fun too in the game, you know. Not only all those things I listed earlier of what you can do in the game, but you just come across random groups of gang members hanging out, and when you see in the mini-map here these little white circles, just indicates there's enemies gathered around just waiting to be slaughtered. So we shall oblige, I think. And I need to open up each and every fight with cyberpsychosis, because there's no better way to start a fight than to make everybody pissed off at one of their buddies, and they just kill each other. Yo, this guy went ham here with this machete, doing all my work for me. Goodness gracious. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Thanks for your patience. Wish I could say I took it easy during that ad break, but no, I was just running around murdering stuff. But there'll be a lot of that tonight, so you didn't miss very much. Potachap, give him a kumquat as a peace offering. Everybody loves a good kumquat now and again. Wow, I can't believe that one innocent lived. That was amazing. He basically won the lottery with that thing. Aw, this is a cute picture. Sorry I ruined your little art project here, guys. you get to the point in this game where, like in Skyrim, you know, you're basically a god and can walk through anything, even on very hard difficulty. But another really fun part of that is just the movement mechanics in this game. Like, you can dash, and then combine that with an air dash. So at this point, if you just do both of these, like, I don't need a motorcycle for anything. Look at how quickly I'm just flying down the street here. So really, anytime I hop on just Jaggy's motorcycle, it's just to look cool. Basically is why I ride Jaggy's motorcycle around.
Yeah?
Aaron, it's V. I've got the scrolls.
Oh, V! Thought you were another one of those Serenity Bible whack jobs. Come in.
So, hit any snags along the way?
There always are. Handle them.
You're real tough as nails, huh? That's how you survive out there. All right, now hand over those scrolls already. Choppity chop chop, huh?
Chop choppity chop indeed, my friend.
Take them.
Great work. I'll spread the word you do solid merc work. Coming from Aaron McCarlson, that'll go far.
I'm sure it will. Take care.
Goodness gracious. I really wish there was a way to murder that guy. There's something in the background there that you can loot, but I think the game just puts it there to make you think you can do something. I've always tried to get past him, but couldn't in the past. Maybe I'm missing something. Lucky Geet, how did I get this gig to pop? It's on the 3rd tier of Regina's gigs that she gives you. So you need to get through like 15 of her gigs, and then she'll text you and say, okay, V, I've got more on the docket now. And then that one will populate in the map. So yeah, basically just keep rocking through Regina's gigs and you'll see it eventually. Okay, this graffiti is not appropriate. Whoever's drawing this stuff, like, really, you just gotta pull it back a little bit here, guys. A little bit obvious. A little too on the nose with that artwork. So to speak.
Aaron's happy. I'm happy. Always pays to be on good terms with badges, right? Gigs closed. Eddie's on their way.
Yeah. Regina, you're always happy. Which means the client's always happy and I'm always happy. So everybody's happy. It's just a win-win all around. This one's pretty far away, so I think I'll fast travel to it. I'm trying to avoid fast traveling in this game as much as possible, just because A, Night City is so gorgeous. B, it's pretty fun to drive, especially in a motorcycle in first person. And then finally, it's an excuse to listen to more music, so. But if it's like this far away, you know, across the whole city here, I think I might fast travel once in a while. Or else, you know, this will be a 500-hour playthrough, which would not be a first for me. track is a banger right now.
Hey V, wanna do a good deed and make some eddies while you're at it? Gotta get someone out of the Tiger Claw's grip before they chop him into teeny tiny little pieces. You in? Deed's attached. Don't make me ask twice.
Okie dokes, this one has an option not to raise the alarm, so I guess we'll try it, we'll try this sneaky, suave, charisma approach to this one, but something tells me it's gonna devolve into shotguns real fast. Wait a minute. That was close. I thought I could speak to like the receptionist or something, but I guess this whole place is just aggro, so... let's see. Alright, good thing I just leveled up technical ability to 20. Let me sneak in through the ceiling. Good stuff. I love the way this game lets you approach gigs in different directions, Guns blazing, sneaking. Some of them you can talk your way through them. This one you can't, but a lot of them you can. That's really weird that the camera's making noises like that. My friend, you should check it out. Very strange. He has got a sweet futuristic hookah over here. Smoke of the future. It's all glowy and stuff.
Ro?
Yup. That's me.
Was hired to get you out of here. Can you walk?
Girl, I've got 43 fights under my belt. This isn't my first black and blue makeover. Say the word, and I'm right behind you.
Okay, then get up. Time to turn tail.
With you all the way.
Alright, let's go, tough guy.
Listen, if we run into trouble, I can't help you. At least, not in this state.
I'll handle it. It's what I'm paid for.
At least he's spelling out for me that he's a useless NPC, you know? Speaking of useless, would you please follow me, bro? This way? Come on. We got Atlantic City escort syndrome over here. Come on, bud. This way. Alright, I'm just gonna walk out slowly and you can follow me at your own leisure. How's that sound?
She poisoned me.
Well, that's a shame. Alright, bro, come on. Last few steps here, pal. You got this.
Worked out.
I got faith in ya.
Don't get used to it.
Let's put this whole thing to rest.
Bro's just straight up bleeding walking down the street here. You think he could have parked a little bit closer? Goodness gracious. Looks like me after playing Zomboid for 10 minutes.
Thanks. I think I can take it from here.
Sure you will.
Hey, listen. By the way, who threw down the eddies to bust me out?
Masadu. Knew you'd be in a bit of a fix after the stunt he pulled.
Just like him to do that. First he lets me knee deep in shit, then tries to pull me out. I should spit in his face, but shake his hand when I see him now.
Be better for both of you if you never saw each other again. Ever.
You're on the level. Don't let this city swallow you up. And if it does, make sure it remembers you.
Sig reached me that road's secured. Can't say I'm not impressed. You handled it like a real pro. Closing the gig. Sending the eds.
Another level up. Okay, we're at level 44. And I think the max is 50, so we'll definitely keep pushing the main game until we hit 50 before we start looking at the DLC, I think. I think I want to be max level for the DLC. It's pretty challenging, and you have a lot of options opened up at max level. The DLC gives you some additional skill slots that you don't get. In this game, usually you can see down at the bottom here, there's a whole section that's still locked. And that's through the DLC. You have to do that to unlock this last part. So I think it's smart to get level 50, get everything maxed out. And then we'll go check that out. I need to decide what ultimate skill I want out of these trees. For intelligence, there's a 50% chance for any quick hack to immediately spread, which is really good. But I use contagion anyway, which naturally does spread to nearby enemies, so I don't know if I need this one. With technical ability, I already got one of these ultimate ones, so we're good there. This one makes dashing not cost stamina, so that's pretty good. And then finally, this one is faster health item recharging. I think I like the idea of the stamina one, so maybe we'll go with that. Alright, yeah, we're gonna lean into intelligence, quick hacking, and smart weapons. And then secondary will be shotgun build when they get up close. Whereas we need to use guts, we need to use Rebecca's shotgun whenever possible. So I think that makes sense for a well-rounded build here. Also, I only have 1 minute left on my XP bar. So that means I should go back to my apartments. And I cannot help but notice we're almost 2 hours into stream and Panam still has not texted me. Panam, stop being so predictable, will ya? Scarfer1, first on chat, great to see you in here. Awesome that you have a sub, my friend. Goodness gracious. I'm so glad you got a gift sub. That's awesome. Scarfer1, I'm going to focus on your advice here, and what I'll do is I will attack the enemies until their health bar reaches 0. And we'll give that a go for a while. I might have been doing it wrong this whole time. Man, we got so many friends popping up in here for the first time tonight. Really great having you hang out in chat, Carver. I've been hanging out in your streams quite a bit lately when you've been streaming, and it's been always super fun. Always a nice, chill, fun time you have there. It's obvious that you enjoy streaming quite a bit. So you can come back over here and hang out. Hashtag support the homies, I love it. Carver, yeah, absolutely, you know, we're all in this together. Just an amazing attitude to have. Such an awesome community we have here. Okay, can I go to a drop box without being ambushed, please? Like, that would be nice. Because you guys think they own this drop box over here. I'll show them who actually owns this here drop box. With my guns. Dropbox now, fools. I can just call you Carver. Awesome. Yeah, I'll absolutely remember that, my friend. Thanks for the heads up on that. Thank you, student driver. Appreciate that. Carbon student driver, I love that. I'm gonna pin that so that I can remember it. Because it's very, very important to remember, you guys. Appreciate everybody so much. We just talk about how hard like this 80s dance music track is going right now. It just cannot be stopped. An absolute banger.
Jones needs help. He might disagree, but if you don't get to this stubborn gonk first, he's as good as dead. Max is a media and a good friend of mine. Need you to bring him to me. If he puts up a fight, you're cleared to use force. Like I said, he's stubborn. Deets attached.
This gig is pretty interesting because it kind of gives us a little bit of Regina's backstory. You know, up until now, she's just kind of been a voice on the radio giving us missions. But in her previous life, she was in media. Along with this guy, she worked closely with this guy, Max, that we're about to find. And Max is in a bad way right now. And Regina's sending us to try to talk him down. So, really interesting to get some of her canon backstory with this particular gig. And here's another kumquat machine. Hopefully it'll let me jack it this time without getting 700 kumquats instead. Because I already have way, way too many kumquats. Well, at least it wasn't a kumquat. Okay, yeah, that's a turret. We don't want to mess with that thing. Student driver, I have not, unfortunately, and I'm kind of bummed that I never have, because it's just so fun to say. And obviously I'm kind of making fun of what it's called a little bit, but I've never really tried it, so good, that's my bad. I'm kind of speaking from a place of ignorance here, talking about kumquats. And I apologize if I offended any kumquat fans out there.
We're barely out of the ICU when they roll up. Cameras scrolling, fresh footage from the court.
Put up faces on TV, told us what to say, wanted to show people how much they care about vets.
The show In Blood We Serve.
That's right. They gave us Nova implants, pre-med care, even the big cats from the board showed up.
Mannequins scared the crap out of me over here. Why do game developers love to do that? Like put mannequins around the corner?
And get this. Those implants, we had to give them back. Replaced them with these first-gen pieces of garbage.
They did us dirty, yo. Took everything from us, tossed us like...
It's okay. I understand.
And I'm gonna save here because it is possible to say the wrong thing. And I don't want to do that.
You a corpo? Tell me, or I shoot.
Not a fucking suit. Name's V. Regina sent me.
Regina. Tell her she can get fucked.
Heard your interview on the way up.
Started broadcasting the moment you showed up on the feed. It wasn't finished, not like I wanted it, but at least people got the truth.
Why the suicide threats, huh?
Thought you were a corpo. Sent to silence me.
So you would have died anyway.
But on my own terms. Bastards control everything. But me, I get to decide when I go. I do. Tell Regina that too. Not gonna break, not like her.
That loaded?
I love how, wow, that's just so amazing. This game floors me sometimes. Like, one of the optional things to ask him is if the gun's loaded. And if you do, he has a unique animation where he pulls it out of his pants and shoots the ceiling to make the point. Like, that was completely skippable. You could never realize that that animation existed in the game. He didn't ask him that.
You always take this long to make up your mind?
There's a death warrant out for you, but you probably already knew that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I could give a shit too, but Regina wants to help you out.
Help me out? She's the one who needs help. She was the best media I knew. Shit, she was my mentor. And now? Sold right out. But I won't be bought. Not me.
Regina was your mentor?
Not just mine. She was the best war reporter in Night City.
Then she turned fixer.
Yeah, like I said. Sold out. Things used to be different. The media
media's word fucking meant something. We tracked those sons of bitches every dirty move. And now, you can prove Halt's in Arasaka's pocket, and nobody gives a flying turd fuck.
You think you're hot shit, but you might as well be a fly buzzing in a corpo's ear.
So I'll keep buzzing.
It's not medias they're losing sleep over. It's fixers with razor-sharp intel. The kind that'll slit your throat.
Yeah, because I'm sure Regina's the one keeping Yorinobu up at night.
You got an itch for the truth, don't you? You want to know who Regina is now? What she really fights for? Just go and see her. At the very least, it'd mean a lot to her. Max?
I'll talk to her, but that's it.
That's all I ask.
Okay, just gotta download a few things.
Do what you gotta do.
We can go this way, can't we? Yeah, let's go this way, Max. There's a lot less explosive devices everywhere. Let's see, I'm starting to drop frames a little bit. It's the 80. See if I can make some adjustments to help that.